What is going on, guys? It is EJ with Anchor Overland. If this is your first time coming by my channel, or if you're just not subscribed, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button down below. Both will help me immensely. So in today's video, I am going to be exploring Rattlesnake Canyon. Now, Rattlesnake Canyon is located in Johnson Valley, about 3 hours northwest of San Diego, and about 20 minutes west of 29 Palms. Now, this trail connects to Burns Canyon, which either leads to Pioneer Town or to Big Bear, depending on which way you go. So today I am just going to be taking this trail down to Pioneer Town and not to Big Bear. It's kind of a late start. Had a lot go on this morning. It's currently about 2 p.m. and I don't expect me to be off this trail until probably sunset. I'm not sure if the camera is doing any justice to it out here, but it is beautiful. So just in front of me right now is the northern side of Big Bear, like the mountains from Big Bear. Not sure the mountain range name, but when I find out, I will put it on the screen. But they are just snow-capped. Driving here from San Diego was just absolutely amazing. As soon as you hit probably about Riverside, so about an hour and a half north of San Diego, you just get the most awesome sight of snow-covered mountains that you would ever see. Just absolutely beautiful, especially for Southern California. Most people think that you have to go to Northern Cali to get some of these sights, to get some of these beautiful snow-capped mountains. And don't be wrong, Yosemite, Sequoia, I'm sure it looks 10 times more beautiful. More snow-covered mountains, different color rock. It's more of a granite gray up there, where here it's mainly brown rock. But either way, each his own. In the words of somebody, not myself, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And right now I am beholding that this is just completely beautiful. So Rattlesnake Canyon by no means is a hard trail. I say it's moderate to easy, or easy moderate. I would definitely suggest having off-road tires. Now, definitely a small lift, maybe even an inch or an inch and a half. I have a 2.5 inch lift and I'm doing just fine. But I say maybe at least at the minimum an 1.5 inch lift and off-road tires are a necessity if you're gonna come out to the desert in general. Just due to the fact that there are some small rocks and also some washouts where you could bottom out if you are rocking no lift at all. Now, off-road tires I say are a must. At a minimum, a nice solid all-terrain. Now, yeah, if you have a Rubicon that came with KO2s, then yeah, you're fine. That is a nice all-terrain. But if you bought a Wrangler Sport or Sahara or Willys that didn't come with KO2s, that came with the regular street tires. I know when I bought my Jeep, she came with Bridgestone all-terrains. Well, they claimed they're all-terrains, but they had maybe at most ½ an inch of tread. And don't get me wrong, I bought them off-road, and I did some wheeling with them back when my Jeep was stock, but it was not comfortable, and I also didn't have a whole lot of traction. Going up to a, ooh, wow, it's kind of rocky. Going up to a all-terrain that has some decent sidewall and some decent tread depth will just make it, you know, all the difference when you're on the desert or in the desert. All right, so I am officially entering the canyon. As you guys saw from the video, the trail starts off as all sand, just a desert landscape, like, you know, many other trails out in Anza Borrego and Ocotillo, all those areas. And then it slowly gets tighter and tighter until you are in Rattlesnake Canyon. So as you enter into the canyon, the trail does get a little bit more rocky, and also quite a bit bumpier. Okay, so I made it out of the canyon and I am back in the desert on the other side of it, heading towards Burns Canyon Road, which, like I said, will take me out to Pioneer Town, which is 29 Palms. Well, in 29 Palms. That was a lot more, I don't want to say extreme, but technical than I remember. Definitely has changed since I was up here last. Last time I was up here was 2021, I want to say. Yeah, because it was the year I got my Jeep. So yeah, 2021. And yeah, the trail has definitely changed a lot the past, almost 3 years now. Yeah, it's been 3 years since I've been on this trail. It has definitely changed a lot more than I remember. A lot bigger boulders have fell onto the trail, and a lot of rain and snow melt over the years have definitely made that trail a little bit more narrow in some places, and definitely required a lot more. I don't want to say a lot more, but definitely required a lot of attention and a lot of concentration to get through in some parts. This is another prime example of, if you do not know your rig and its capabilities, don't off-road alone. I very well could have gotten into a rough spot. I almost did, actually, where I was just spinning tire for a minute because I hit a rock on my passenger side. Now, luckily, I knew what to do. I have experience in exactly that type of scenario, and I was able to back my way off and sight myself around that boulder while also avoiding another one on my driver's side. So, like I said, know your rig and know what it can do. Now, I will say I don't have lockers. I am driving a high altitude, which is a Sahara with a higher cosmetic package, essentially. And yeah, if I had lockers, I'm sure I would have done a lot better than I did on some of those obstacles that I went through. But each his own. Lesson learned. I will probably be more careful, and hopefully the next time I come through here I will have my 37s and my bigger lift, which will make the trail just that much easier to navigate. Oh, pinstripes, there we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue on this road. I think I have maybe another 1.5 miles, so we'll say at this speed about 20 30 minutes before I'm connected to 209, which is not 209. What is Burns Canyon? Burns Canyon is 202. So like I said, about 20-30 minutes, and then I'll be at 202 Burns Canyon, and on my way home. Alright guys, I have made it off the trail. I made it through Burns Canyon, and I am about to air up, and I am about to head home. It is currently 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees freezing, or 0 degrees Celsius, so it is freezing. My feet are wet, my socks are wet because my feet are wet, or shoes are wet I should say, and I got like a 2-hour drive home. So I hope you found this video entertaining, and if you haven't already done so, please drop a like and a subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.